So I wanted to make a short video here, asking a couple questions about some of the openers I saw today. A lot of these openers I think are continuations of openers I already know about, but don't know too much about the openers beyond that to learn how to go past the typical continuation. I want to say one of them is like a hatch spin continuation I'm not super familiar with. That being said, I just wanted to show this off, ask some questions because I think there's some untapped potential here. This one just isn't too impressive. It was like a double, triple, double, but it kind of showcases what I'm looking for. The opener I usually go with, the Albatross Special, there's like one T-spin continuation. After that, it's like a double, triple, double. And in which case, afterwards, if you want to get any more T-spins out of it, you just kind of have to free flow it together. This match didn't go so well, but it kind of gives you the general idea. This next match, however, just T-spin after T-spin after T-spin. I saw this pattern a couple times today. It looks like a DT cannon, typical double triple attack. It's centered in the middle though, and then it looks like we've got some kind of C-spin continuation here off of the triple double. I'm not sure how to execute that or how to continue that, because we got another double there. I've seen that shape at the bottom in particular that she just popped off before, but usually I see people free-flowing that and not really using it in their openers. So I'm just looking at this, seeing how much T-spins she's throwing at me. And I'm just thinking there's a lot of untapped potential here. Because I think the big advantage about openers is that you get so used to them that even if you're not super fast as a Tetris player, when you're free-flowing a build, you can still keep up in terms of speed for the first couple minutes of the game, and I think that's very advantageous for a lot of different Tetris players out there. So I would love to get into this to learn the nitty-gritties of these openers. I wasn't quite able to find what they were on the card drop. She goes for this one again, and annihilates me pretty darn quickly. I'm sure you can recognize the trend of me getting absolutely destroyed. She didn't go for continuing that any further. She seems to start downstacking. This person, though, I want to say this is the continuation of the hatch spin I saw. I've tried the hatch spin before. I haven't had the most success with the hatch spin personally. I did not recognize what she's doing this to follow up, though. There's that shape again, where it's a double into double. But it looks modestly easy to set up. I don't know how consistent it is as a follow-up, because I don't think she went for it again here. Let's see. She gets the triple as well. Yeah, she goes for a different T-spin shape, and I guess you just, all depending on what you have in your next piece queue, decide what you want to use next. Because the exact same continuation may not be consistent, but you may be able to get the same results out of a different set of pieces. These next two rounds, yes, these next two rounds are what the... It's not Rulu. I keep forgetting her name. But the other player used, where it's mounted in the center here, and then he does a continuation that looks like a C-spin triple-double. And just like that, I'm not able to quite play quickly enough to get my double-triple cannon out. I'm trying to look for more ways to replace my double-triple cannons, because if people go for like a more blitz-focused opener that are a lot more faster, that get the T-spins out quicker than you can, usually than I do within like 3 or 4 bags. They can usually melt you pretty quickly, so I'm trying to find more replacements for my typical DT cannon. Here he almost gets the perfect clear, which just triggers me. Triggers me and like triggers my curiosity, because I really want to know how to do that. Anyway, to wrap up here, we've got this last match here. I was just doing my own thing during this match. I was having fun. I finally got my Albatross Special, which is one of my favorite openers. And at some point, I don't remember when it was, but at some point I just think to myself, you know, this guy's throwing a lot of T-spins at me. Is he throwing like some kind of infinite T-spin loop at me, and I look over, and I see all of these colors, like, perfectly balanced on the left and the right, and I'm thinking, what on earth am I looking at? I couldn't believe what my eyes were seeing. Like, I've never seen this strategy before. It looks so cool, though. That being said, I'm not entirely sure how viable it is, because in these matches, I'm actually able to take him down pretty easily. He seems to overextend his reach a little bit in terms of how much he's trying to use this particular strategy. He doesn't downstack, or start downstacking quickly enough, and I think that's why I beat him on both occasions. That being said, this could be, like, super useful for, like, an Ultra mode. Not quite as useful as, like, Infinite T-Spin Triple, but ultimately it just looks dope, so I want to learn how to do it. Although I have no idea where I would even look for it. It looks like some kind of theory on playing forever, almost, where you use the pieces specifically in the exact same order over and over and over and over again. Because these pieces stack, like, perfectly with each other. Each and every single bag. The only difference here is that you just gotta be careful when you stop doing this and when you start downstacking. Which, it doesn't look like it's gotta be too difficult to downstack. I mean, you could even, like, abandon ship on this pattern and build up and do, like, a 3-wide, which wouldn't be a bad way to downstack whatsoever. But if you wait too long to downstack, that happens, and you get wrecked. Anyways, I'd appreciate some tips. Let me know in the comments, or personally. See you later.